Geminis! Welcome back to my channel. Y'all know I'm a Gemini. So, y'all know y'all had to get the most energetic intro. Okay, so, hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. So we are doing, oh my gosh, I'm over here messing up my floor. So we are doing tropical and or sidereal sun, moon, and rising signs. However, you could also look into your Venus sign. Okay, so if you have a Venus in Gemini. So, guys, family, because you know, like I said, my son and myself know, this is crazy. If you guys are into astrology, you know what that means. If you're not into astrology, maybe I'll do a video breaking down, you know, having a south node the same sign as your sun sign. But anywho, so I had to pull extra cards for us, guys. Like, you know, we the third sign, so this is the third reading I'm doing. But so far I had to pull some extra cards out for us, guys, because this is kind of crazy. Because how I wanted to do them was because these are supposed to be short readings. They're not really on a specific topic or anything. They're just, you know, what messages we need to hear. So I pulled the Nine of Swords. And how I've been doing the other readings is pulling a tarot card, pulling an oracle card, and then pulling a self-love card, two oracle cards, this deck, and I have another oracle deck I've been using, a self-love oracle card, and a affirmation oracle. So pretty much one of each type thing. However, this Nine of Swords needed to be investigated. Like, so here we are with all these cards. And this is not even done. It's just the other cards can't fit properly. Well, they can fit, but they'll be kind of off the screen. So I'm going to put them up here when I'm done with this. But, guys, oh man, with this Nine of Swords, it worried me. It worried me because I'm not going to lie as a Gemini and act like I haven't been having this feeling, okay? So, okay, so what I'm picking up with this Nine of Swords, though, I feel it has to do with something that we're wanting, okay? Something physical, which means a job, a career, a relationship, money, okay? But it's like it's like that scarcity mindset is kind of what I'm getting. Okay, because the Nine of Swords is all about anxiety, worry, depression, sleepless nights. Okay, it's like, you know, it's like, even though you're protected, even though you have your home, because if you look, you see the bed in the background, faded in the background, and then you see the white dove, which usually symbolizes purity, protection. But it's like, you see how it's blinded, you see how it's behind that light. So it's kind of like being stuck. It's like, to us, we're feeling left out in the cold. Okay, the thoughts that we're having, we feel left out in the cold. Okay, because Nine of Swords is all about, it's not necessarily about self-sabotaging thoughts, but again, it's just that worry about you having, you know, what it is that you want. Okay, Swords is all about mental. So maybe you're thinking, it is kind of like you thinking negative thoughts, but it's not necessarily like, oh, I'm not good enough. Like self-sabotaging thoughts, it's more so like, oh, is this ever gonna work out? Am I gonna really get that job? And you know what I'm saying? It's like having inner turmoil, which in a way, yes, it does go back to the Eight of Swords. Okay, again, with the self-sabotaging, you know, you being trapped in your own thoughts. But this is due to like you having these thoughts due to external factors. Eight of Swords is more so you having like negative thoughts against yourself. Almost like, oh, I'm not deserving. Versus Nine of Swords is like, I don't deserve this. Um, this person hurt me. I don't deserve this. Eight of Swords would be like, this person hurt me. I knew I didn't deserve love. You get what I'm saying? You see the difference there? And it could be because maybe we've been through a lot of things, okay? It could be, you know, if we have a lot of baggage that we worry about. I know I have kids, so sometimes it could be just worrying about, you know, your family, okay? It could be worrying about how you're going to provide, okay? But it's just kind of like being burdened. This energy that I'm getting is like being burdened when it comes to something that we want, okay? Or something, yeah, because I'm getting earth energy kind of here, okay? So it's like maybe our energy and our thoughts are just, you know, because what it is, maybe there's something that's so heavy that it's just burdening us. And I'm just looking at this Nine of Swords. I mean, we're going to clarify it with these extra cards. But right now, I'm just looking at that Nine of Swords alone. Okay? So I had to pull some cards to see what is it that's stressing us. Again, that earth energy. Okay? Because we have this Three of Pentacles here with the devil. Okay? And the devil is Capricorn energy. Okay? We have 6 here. We have 3 here. We have not. Wow. 3, 6, 9. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. The fact that we have, wait a minute. Wow. Okay. So we have dividends of 3, pretty much. Okay. Factors of 3, whatever number, however. Okay. Factors of 3. That alone says a lot. That alone says a lot. Because it all results pretty much back to 3, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a 3-3-3 energy here. Okay. That's interesting. I'm not gonna lie. That 3-6-9 is very interesting. I'm sorry, but that yeah, that was interesting. But anywho, so we have this 3 of Pentacles, but it's over the devil. So for me, I feel like maybe there's some temptations, certain habits. Maybe there's temptation to do certain habits, okay? Or maybe there's temptations to work with, or, you know, certain people. Because 3 of Pentacles is that partner. It's like that team. It's like you learning, okay, from people. You learning from things, okay? But it's definitely like that learning experience. It's that teamwork, collaborations. Okay, you see how the 3 of them are working together to build something. But then we have it over the devil. So I wanted to know what this was about. And then we got the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, the King of Cups is somebody who is in tune with his feelings, and he doesn't respond. He doesn't react emotionally or react carelessly to other people's feelings, you know, but he responds. He makes moves based on how he feels, but also for how other people's feel. You know what I'm saying? He's very in tune with his own feelings. He's in tune with others. He's sensitive. He's empathic. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a he. This is just masculine energy. Okay, but you know, this is about being sensitive, empathic, being in tune with your feelings and the feelings of others. Okay, but the thing about the masculine energy is the masculine is the doer. Okay, they're the action taker, the masculine side of us. Okay, I should say. So it's like we might not be doing things that aren't caring of other people's feelings, especially here. So it's like maybe you're collaborating with somebody, but you don't really care about how they feel. You just want your gain. Okay, or maybe you feel somebody's doing that for you. Maybe you might be fearful, okay, that someone that you want, maybe, you know, our opportunity that you want isn't genuinely in tune with how you feel. Okay, so I feel like you're worrying about an emotional disconnection with someone or some people, because we have 3, that's normally, like I said, team more than partnership. Okay. But it you know, it could be flow how it goes. Okay. But it's like maybe you're not in tune with what you want, and it's worrying you because maybe you don't know the outcome of the situation. You know, maybe there's a possible outcome for this to be disastrous. Okay. Or maybe you're so attached to this, because the devil just represents attachments, addictions, obsession. Okay, you see how he has him on strings. It's like you're a puppet to whatever this thing is, this person, this thing. It's like you're a puppet to it. Okay, let's get one more card. Let's get one more card. Because this is a general reading, so it's like so many. And look, we have a king and a queen here. Even though it's 2 different elements, we still have a king and a queen here. Okay, so this could be someone that you're wanting. Maybe you're so obsessed with the outcome of the work being done for this situation. Or again, because the Queen of Wands, she's someone that's very confident. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get what she wants. She knows how to, you know, light her own flame, pretty much. Okay. High energy, very energetic. Okay. A lot of, you know, like that's that fire energy. Very passionate. Very beautiful. Okay. Spiritually gifted. Okay. So yeah, this is hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is hard. Because the only reason why it's hard is because there's so many different, this is a general for Gemini. So there's so many different situations that this is about that it's hard to kind of pinpoint right now. Because for some people, it's about different things. But it has to do with a specific person or thing. Okay, we have this. Look, now we officially have a couple. We have the queen and king. We officially now have a couple with the Ace of Pentacles. This is you being given a resource, being given abundance. Okay, being given something tangible. You see how he's holding it, something that you can hold on to. And like I said, that could be money, that could be a car, that could be a house, that could be a relationship. But I feel like you're fearing this connection because maybe in the past you've been used by people. So maybe you don't want that same pattern to happen of where you fell victim to someone. Okay. This is making, see, it's unraveling. It's unraveling. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Because like I said, now we have this couple, but you see one is in reverse. So it's like this couple is not in full alignment. Okay, and it could be either this couple is not in full alignment or you're not fully in alignment. Maybe your emotions say one thing, but emotions, they're both cups, but this is the feminine and masculine. So we're looking at it as energy of feminine and masculine, not the elements of the cups. So maybe your intuition is telling you one thing, but the action isn't aligning with what your intuition is telling you. And this is something that you are truly wanting. This is something that you're creating. You want to create. You know, or again, this could be you. I know Queen of Cups is me. That's my soul energy. That is the energy of my soul. Queen of Cups. That represents... Queen of Cups in the deck represents me. In the minor arcana. In the major arcana, it would be the High Priestess. In the minor, though, it's the Queen of Cups. And even the high priestess is ruled by Cancer, water energy. So my thing is, I have a lot of Scorpio, so I'm heavy connected to emotions, to water. And water is the strongest in my chart, and then comes fire. But my point in saying all of this is because this is probably gonna be the longest spread. But I'm not trying to get too deep, like I said, but I'm just trying to open different possibilities, because this is a general, like I said, so I don't want to exclude anything or anyone. So you could be more of a King of Wands, which is funny because that's my follow-up. This is my spirit energy. This is my soul energy. Yes, there's a difference. Well, if you want there to be, okay, I'll say. Because a lot of people mix soul and spirit, and they use it interchangeably. I don't. So I'm not going to get too technical into that, but take it how it resonates for you. But so maybe we're not taking action. So it's like maybe we're feeling things, maybe intuitively, but we're not taking the action on it because there's some fear of things, of patterns of the past. But we have to understand that whatever this is, it's being divinely given to you. Anytime you see an ace of anything, that is, you see how the hands is literally, here you go, babe. That's the universe. That's Most High. That's your ancestors. They're literally like, here you go, babe. And here you are, and here we are stressing about it. Okay. So like I said, because we have some pentacles up here, we also have some cups. We have one fire. We have earth, because Capricorn energy as well. So earth. So we have more earth and then water. So again, yeah, this is something that we're wanting, and that we're emotionally and passionately connected to. Like I said, whether that be a person, thing, place, you know what I'm saying? Money, a job, a house, a car, a relationship, okay? For, different strokes for different folks. But we need to, the key is we need to be patient and stop worrying about it, because this is something that's being divinely given to us. So follow your intuition. Even if things don't seem to be going in alignment to what you're picking up, maybe the action, just go with the flow of things, because there's something being created here. Okay. Then we have, a tidy house in reverse. Clarity and organization, 1 in reverse. Okay, so it's like we're not clear-headed. We're not clear-headed, okay? A tidy house, which just means what you surround yourself around is going to affect your mental, because your mental, how it primarily works, okay? Because again, we're not going to get too deep. That would have to be a whole different video. But how it primarily works is it's connected to what you see. A lot of our thoughts come from what we see. Yes, our thoughts also come from our feelings, okay? But a lot of our thoughts we're talking about on a primary, we're not really talking about on the people who are more spiritually aligned and everything, but on a regular, our thoughts are based off of what we see or don't see. So I feel like there's some, like I said, it's not clear enough. There's an imbalance, like I said here. So it's not clear enough, which is causing the worries, which is causing the anxiety, which is causing, because we don't know what to think. It's like we know intuitively one thing, but then we're seeing another thing. So it's causing us to battle our intuition versus our ego. So if things around you are not clear, or not clean, or not structured, get things in order. Pretty much. Get things in order. Because it's like if you're in a cluttered room, you're going to have a cluttered mind, because that's what you see around you. Our mind creates frequencies, okay? So if you see clutter around you, you're going to think clutter, if that makes sense. Whether it's conscious or subconscious, and that's going to create a frequency. Okay? If you see clutter and you're happy with it, you're going to add more. You're going to have to, my camera cut off, sorry guys. But you're going to have to do some serious shadow work to figure out why chaos, clutter excites you. Not saying that that's a bad thing. Listen, different strokes for different folks, okay? Especially with somebody with a lot of Scorpios. Scorpios, they love chaos, they love drama, you know, whether they know it or not, whether we know it or not, you know. But that's because of that Pluto. But again, we're not getting into that. But so it's like, right. There's just some things that are not clear right now, and it's causing some stress. So, you know, maybe clean your home. Just be, you know, the cleaner your surrounding is, the more focused you can be. The more focused you can be, the more you can tap into yourself and hear your own voice. Because our intuition did not speak in cluttered chaos or loud places, or when we're thinking too much. The intuition comes out when it is calm, when it is peaceful, when it is quiet. We might get intuitive hunches, but to actually hear your inner voice, you know? And then, look, possibility for union. Okay? Possibility for union. That says a lot in itself. Okay, we have the number 11. Okay? 11, spiritual awakening, spiritual alignment. So again, this for a lot of the Geminis, it's about a relationship. So just know that there's a lot of possibility here because there's a spiritual alignment there. You're not clear about it because it's not showing in the physical the way you would want it to. Okay, and now you're kind of maybe having fears of patterns of the past. But that's not, with this Ace of Pentacles, that's not what's being presented here. Okay, so calm the mind. Clear the mind, okay? And again, for some, it could be this a union with a thing, a connection. Maybe you want to move. So it's like there's a spiritual alignment, a spiritual union with you in a certain specific house. Okay, so maybe that's why you haven't found the house that you want yet, because it's a specific house, a specific car, a specific job or career, a specific person. Okay? Whew, we got through it, Gemini. We got through it. Okay. Okay. So, we are going to look at the rest of our cards, and then we will just pull some astro dice and call it a day for the Gemmies. Okay, so I feel like, you know, we should be doing what we feel, especially with all of those water, you know. So do what you feel it, you know, we should be doing, because I'm feeling like there's some sort of alignment. There's some sort of alignment. Okay, I feel like there's a reveal of our true selves, you know, our true desires. Maybe some of us are worried about people finding out what it is that we truly want. Maybe we're scared to go after it because we don't want people to know that we're truly into certain things or certain people, or, you know what I'm saying? But we just got to go with the flow. That's really what I'm feeling here. Okay, because we have phases and cycles. You know, there's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So, yeah. So a lot of us are worried. A lot of us are worried because maybe starting something new. You know, a lot of us are probably starting something new. Okay, or a lot of us maybe haven't even maybe a lot of us want something new but haven't ended something yet. So maybe you want that new job, but you haven't left the first one yet. Okay, maybe you want that person, but you haven't left the first one yet. Or maybe you did leave that job, you did leave that person. Okay, but instead of looking this as a transition, you might be, you know, in this fear of what's to come. But know that every time you start something new, that means you ended something. And when you end something, remember, everything's a transition. And in every transition, like I said, illusions are revealed and released, which means the things that were not true are seen and let go. So maybe an illusion. Maybe you thought that this job was your dream job. And then it started getting really, really hectic. So now you know it's time to go. Well, you learned that this really isn't your dream job. That was an illusion. And now you can release this so you can start something new. It's time to let this go because I see it for what it really is now. You get what I'm saying? So for some healing, some sound healing, I have some sound bowls, so I definitely will. I love sound healing. I'm going to start making more videos again, and I plan on making sound videos because when I do those on Facebook, because I do most videos on Facebook than here, but I'm going to be transitioning more on here. When I do them, excuse me, on Facebook, a lot of people love and even request personal sound videos. So, because sound is a frequency. So certain frequency activates certain chakras and certain healings, okay, certain vibrations within us, especially when we're the one doing the sound healing because we're actually feeling it. So we're hands-on with it. So we feel the physical vibration. But even if you're not, you can still feel the vibration, energetically. So you can listen to frequencies, listen to some sound bowl videos on YouTube. Okay, we have that number 11 again. So sound has something powerful to do with our spiritual journey. And it's funny because we're Gemini. Sounds, word, Mercury. Look at that. My vibes speak louder than my words. So us Geminis, sometimes we tend to want to, talk too much. Okay, and look at that, butterflies. These are all about transformation, first of all. Okay, so it's like, instead of always telling people things, show them. Let them feel you. Let people start feeling us for once. We don't need to do all the talking and the overthinking that we tend to do. Let people gonna hear us by feeling us. Okay? We don't gotta tell them our vibes. We don't gotta tell them who we are. No. Be you. And let things align. Because sometimes talk can block your blessings. All right, gems. So we're going to do our astro dice, and that is all for us gemmies. Okay, so we have Taurus, we have North Node, and we have 5th house. The North Node is all about where we're heading, our purpose, okay, in this incarnation. And Taurus, that's the 2nd sign. Taurus is very slow energy, okay, but it's earth, so it's about physical, like I said, relationships and everything. So it kind of goes into what we talked about not too long ago, honestly. Something that we want. Taurus can be a little possessive because it's a fixed sign. They don't like change. They want what they want, they'll stick to a job for years just because they don't like change. They'll stick in a relationship for years just because they don't like change. Okay, and then the 5th house is all about change. So our destiny, there's something that we're holding on to, but it's not a part of our destiny. There's something that we need to let go of to open up for something new. Okay? And we saw that in that card. And then we have the anxiety and all of that. So yeah. I mean, I don't really, you know, I'm just saying, I mean, that's pretty kind of, but the fifth house itself is ruled by the sun, which is ruled by Leo. Okay, so this is how we, how we show ourselves. Okay, Leo's, they're the spotlight. So when the spotlight is on us, it's how we show ourselves. It's about us, being happy. It's like our pleasures, our joys, our love, just what makes us feel good and what we're proud of and our confidence. Okay, what gives us energy, because again, Leo rules the sun. The fifth house is ruled by the sun. Okay, so I feel like this is saying that there needs to be a change. It's because of this north node. There needs to be a change in something that's going to give us more life. That's really what I'm feeling, guys. Okay, we have earth element, we have fire element, north node. I don't really believe it has a ruler, to be honest. If it does, I don't know. I'm an astrologist I'm an astrologist, but I'm not perfect in nothing. Okay, I'm still learning. I will always be continuing to learn. So I don't think that it really has a house, a ruling planet. But yes, so that's what I see for us Geminis. Okay, so I'm sending love, light, healing, guidance, prosperity, blessings, all of that. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, loves.